Alright, howdy folks. So as you know, we've been grating a lot of zucchini, and I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 more that I need to grate down. So it was getting tedious, and I normally just use my hand grater, but it's getting a little too tedious on some of these bigger ones, and they were coming in too fast and furious. So I just purchased this rotary cheese grater. It's from GDL, and all I did was get on Amazon and found a popular common one, and we're just going to open this sucker up and we're going to give it a quick try. So I just received this yesterday. You know, I'm getting a little, you know, sometimes you got to speed up your process, make your life a little bit easier. So that's what it looks like. Hopefully you can see that okay. We're going to open this up and see what it comes with. Here's the main body. Whoop. So that's the press. It goes in the top. Alright, it's got the main body and one of the slicers. And here is the crank and the body, the bottom of the body. So it looks like this is relatively simple. This just slides on here, and this points downward, so it looks like it goes this way until it clicks. All right. Oh, there's a button here to release it. Nice, if you gotta clean it. So let's move this box so you can see better. I have now emptied all the contents out. Alright, so in here there's 2 more adapters, a finer one, and this is the one I'm looking for the zucchini right here. And then you have one for, it looks like slices. So if you're going to do like potato slices for chips, or cucumber slices, even pickle slices, that'll work for that. And this one's a little bit finer. Could be for carrots or onions, whatever. We'll figure it out. But for now, we need this for the zucchini. Alright, so let's see, how does this... Oh, this just goes on the back, it looks like. Alright, there's a little notch right there, and there's a little notch with a trigger here. So we'll put the notch at 6 o'clock. What was it on? Oh, it's on both 6 and 12 o'clock. I guess that don't matter. That's a wrap. Oh, I'm liking it. Alright, so what we're going to do, I'll put it on an angle here. It looks like you just crank this. Oh, yep. Oh wow, that really sticks to this granite countertop. So let me find probably a shallow bowl to capture our contents here. Alright, so I'm just gonna slice the end off of this zucchini here. Now I had previously washed these, so this is obviously too big to fit down the chute, so I'm going to slice this in half. Granted, this is the first time I'm using this thing, and by slicing it open, it's also good to inspect for seeds. The seeds on this are way too small to be a bother. So this might, let's see, we're going to give this thing a test. So let's just try it as is. Oh, got a little stuck there. Let's see. It probably wouldn't hurt to trim this down just a little bit more. I'm giving a little push here. Can't say I'm in love with how it's doing the skin at the moment, but that's probably just because this is too probably too wide. So let's see. So I'm going to cut the next one smaller and we'll see how it does, but otherwise I love it. I mean, that's perfect right there. Alright, so another piece of skin, let's just discard that. Let's inspect these shavings. Yo, I'm liking that. Oh yeah, let me grab this paper towel. Yo, that made quick work of that piece. So let's slice this. I'm going to slice this twice. That way, this way. So let's drop a couple pieces in there. You know, this is way faster than doing it by hand. So the skin is kind of separating a little bit differently, but I can deal with that. I mean, on the hand grater, the skin grates a little bit better. So let's try it like this, since that's the direction of rotation. So when the skin gets in between there a little bit, it does seem to get a little bit stuck. But I love with how quick and painless this is. I mean, it's not perfect, but man, when you press it, it's going good. And I'll be able to transfer it right into the bags. Let's get another zucchini. That's one. Here's a little bit bigger one right here. Probably, we might have to separate some seeds in this one. I don't know. Doesn't look bad yet. Look at that sucker go down. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yo. I mean, simple. Don't let it get down too close to your fingers. A little. And it does shave the skin. I don't know. I like the skin of my bread, but I am not complaining. Aside from that, that's probably my only complaint, that it maybe just because of the skin on this one is a little thicker. Hold on, I gotta get my cutting board. Alright, so I got my cutting board over here. It's a little easier to deal with these things. So there is a little bit of seed in this one. I'll separate the seed. It's really not a heck of a lot, but oops. So again, I try not to pick the zucchini when they get too big. Try and get them when they're a little smaller. So this one, I'm going to send this one through. It's got that little bit of seed in there. Let's see what happens. Give it a try. And I'm just using the other pieces to push the last little bit down. Again, there's a little bit of skin. Again, I'm not real concerned with that, to be honest with you. As long as it's easy enough to pop out. But you guys are getting the gist of this. Yo, this is gonna speed up my process by a lot. And I'm being careful that I don't get my fingers down too close. If I gotta get down a little closer, I'll use the push. I mean, this is really, really nice. I'm impressed with it, folks. I really am. I'm impressed with this. This is definitely gonna save me a lot of time. I mean, this thing was about $24. It was relatively inexpensive. And already I can't believe that I was using the old hand cheese grater all this time. There's a tool for every job and a job for every tool. So let's see. So this is 2 zucchini so far. So I am going to transfer these into the baggies. Yeah, this is awesome. So that's only 2 zucchini. I mean, I got enough for probably 4 to 5 breads right there. Yo, what was I doing? What was I thinking not getting this thing sooner? I'm going to see how long it takes me to do the rest of these zucchini. I'll get back to you. Alright, so we're just going to transfer some of this. Let me turn the camera a little bit. We are just going to transfer some of this into the baggies here that I just marked this month and Zook, so I know what it is. So again, that was 2 zucchini. I got 7 left, and a couple of them are real big ones. So I don't know how much longer my plants are going to produce, because in this area we have the vine borer that's very prolific, and that vine borer, anybody who's grown zucchinis or cucumbers or squash know the devastation that that bug, which is starts as a moth, lays eggs that turn into larvae, which are little caterpillar worms, and then they burrow into the base, the stem of the plant. Yo, that's beautiful. And then they proceed to start eating the inside of the vine, the stem, which thus kills the rest of the vine. So all of a sudden, one day your vine looks great, and you might see a little sign of something like turning yellow or wilting, and then like the next day, that thing is toast. It's history. It's gonzo. So I've done videos where if you go back, you can see how I opened up the stem of the plant and pulled out the larva, the worm. So it's hard to, how I beat that is by overplanting. I plant too many plants. So I get enough. So here my goal is to get 20 zucchini plants, or zucchini breads, I should say. And by, you know, that's about what we eat for the year. And I'll make a few extra because I do give them away too. I love zucchini bread. So far everybody that's eaten them said they were really good, came out really good. So you got to strike when the iron's hot. That's why I'm canning a lot of pickles right now, which I wasn't planning on doing a lot this year of pickles. But since I had a beautiful crop, I went ahead and I did quarts instead of pints this year. So I got, I don't know, 13 quarts on the shelf down there. Alright, so there ain't quite enough for a 3rd bag, or 4th bag. I got 3 full bags right there. So we'll grind some more. I'll get back to you. This thing worked awesome. I didn't quite clean it yet. I just rinsed it off, put it back here, put it back together, but it cleaned up real quick. I'll soap it up and all that. Again, this is a GDL rotary cheese grater. Man, this thing is just awesome. I should have got this thing years ago. Saved me a ton of time. I did 9 zucchini, and I ended up with 17 bags, pretty full, of shredded zucchini for bread and saute, whatever you want to do with it. So I like this thing. There's a job for every tool and a tool for every job, and I should have got this thing sooner. I really should have. This thing is great. Love it. I'll be using this a lot. Thanks for watching.